What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I'm your host, the Dividend Aristocrat, and today I'll be going over all the dividend income I received for the month of January. As a reminder, this is not financial advice, and I'm just merely sharing my opinions on this channel. Taking a look at my portfolio dashboard, we can see that I've invested more money since the last time I posted a video, so we're at $28,500 total invested right now, which is great. My portfolio value is sitting at a new all-time high of $35,000, which gives us an unrealized gain of about $7,000. And my total return is still looking strong, sitting at right under 24.5%. So after this month's dividend, my dividend earned has actually jumped up to $758 with a yearly projected income of $671. That gives my portfolio a yield of about 1.9% or a 2.36% yield on cost. Now, I'm not going to be talking about it in this video, but you can see that my total holdings is actually sitting at 24 holdings, meaning I did add a new position. And if you guys have a keen eye and you look around this portfolio dashboard, you might actually find out which one it is. Taking a look at the table I have right here, what I do keep track of is how much I've invested each year and the dividends I've received so far. So as you can see in 2024, it's only been 1 month, but I've already invested $2,500. So it's a little bit more than I want to be investing. I want to be closer to $1,000 a month, but there's some opportunities I could not pass up on this month. Aside from that, my dividends this month did amount to $22.17, and I'll show you guys right now where that came from. So yes, January is not the most exciting month of the year for me. Unfortunately, I only do receive one dividend from one company at the moment, and that's from Altria Group, ticker symbol MO. The dividend itself was fairly sizable, sitting at an amount of $22.17, which equated to me reinvesting and buying back 0.53 shares of Altria Group. Taking a look at some of its dividend stats, we can see it has a high yield of 9.68% with a payout ratio sitting at right about 76%. It's not too bad for this company. Their goal is to pay out as much as they can back to the shareholders via dividends, so I think they're doing a good job right now managing that with their cash flows. Its 5-year growth rate does sit around 5%, which is not too bad, but I do wish it was double-digit growth like some of my other dividend holdings. Now, due to the nature of this company, I don't expect them to ever go back to double-digit growth rates for the dividend, but one can dream. Now, what's very impressive here is their dividend growth history. They have 54 years of consecutive dividend growth, meaning that they grow their dividend every single year. They do pay quarterly dividends, and my last dividend was paid out this month in January, so it will be a couple months before we get another dividend from them. And I just wanted to hop into Seeking Alpha real quick to show you guys their free cash flow per share. It has been increasing fairly steadily over the last couple of years, and if we do the math, $3.92 of dividend being paid out is covered by the $5.02 free cash flow that they have per share. The one downside of this is a higher payout ratio does mean that less money can be reinvested back into the business. So if they are looking to make some big growth movements, it'll be harder to do so with such a high dividend. And if we take a quick look at its 1-year performance, we can see that this company has not had a good time at all. It's been pretty beaten down. It's been underperforming the market by a significant amount. Now, if we do add in total return to this, which means the dividends reinvested back into the company, we can see that the picture is not as bad with it trading pretty flat for the year, including dividends. But still, once again, it does underperform the S&P 500 by a decent margin. And looking at my dividend history, we can see that there is some progress being made on 2024. It is such a small amount compared to 2023 so far, but I'm sure we'll be smashing that record by the end of this year. If we take a look at my monthly dividend history graph, we can see that actually my January 2024 performance is significantly better than that of January 2023. So in 2023, I only received 94 cents. That's because I was still just building out that small position. I think I had one share that paid me a dividend basically that year of Altria Group. But now by 2024, I do own somewhere around 23 shares, which we'll take a look at in a second. Hopping into my holdings section, we can see that Altria Group is actually one of my worst performing positions in my portfolio, my second worst to be exact. I built this position at an average price of $43.29 per share, but the current price is sitting significantly lower, sitting at right around $40.20. I've purchased 22 shares total, but since I do reinvest my dividends, I'm actually sitting at a total quantity of 23 shares. Currently, I am down about $22 in this position, which does equate to a 2.3% unrealized loss. I've earned $49.51 of dividend income so far, and my yearly expected payout is actually $88.89. So I'll be earning about 2 shares per year at this current price point. So far in 2024, I've had a really aggressive start, investing almost $2,500. So I do hope I can slow that down a little bit this upcoming month in February. I do want to space out my investments throughout the year. This is one of my smaller dividend payments for the year, so I'm going to be looking forward to those bigger dividend payments that are going to be coming up pretty soon. And as always, I like to show you guys how I keep track of my dividend payments. So basically what I do here is I put my total order and the quantity that I purchased, and it'll populate this price. After putting this ticker symbol in, it'll auto-populate the rest of my portfolio with that new information. I really appreciate all of you checking out my video and sticking around until the end. If you are interested in finding out what new position I purchased for my portfolio, make sure to check next week's video. I'll be talking all about that. And if you have any guesses or you figured it out, definitely leave it down in the comments below. For those of you that are interested in my goals for 2024, check out this video right here. I did a detailed breakdown of my goals and how I'm going to accomplish them this year. Other than that, if you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more dividend investing content, make sure to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next one.